gossiping, you two.
Sorry.
I mean, honestly, in your own time, it's 8:41. Good morning to you, watching and listening to Breakfast with Stephen and Dawn.
We were talking about you, not to you. Right, okay, let's take a look at today's front pages.
Well, actually, we'll skip through that, actually, and have a look at the inside pages with broadcaster and host of Blethered, Sean McDonald, Sean Podcast. I was going to say Sean Podcast, which actually could be all right.
Yeah, could be
Sean Podcast, Dr. Dixon.
And writer and commentator Candice Holdsworth. Good morning, you two. Let's crack on with this before it all falls apart. Let's have a look at the Times and a 4-day week, Candice.
Yeah, so this story I found so interesting. It was in the Times. Apparently, a professor at the London School of Economics, Christopher Pissarides, has taken... Yes, I had to pronounce that very carefully. So he's undertaken research which shows that all the advances in AI technology could lead to a 4-day working week. And what I found interesting about this is he's very optimistic about what artificial intelligence could bring us. Because we hear a lot of pessimism around it. It's gonna destroy our purpose as human beings. Loads of people are going to lose jobs. But what he's saying is, actually, it could give us a lot more free time. And I think that this debate is an interesting one to have, because I think the only other time people were talking like this, was probably during the Industrial Revolution.
But is there an argument to say, right, we might have to work less, but does that mean we get paid less?
Well, this is the thing, okay? So, yes, they're going to make up for lost productivity, but will we become poorer? And I think that we have to have this debate, and I think we shouldn't just be led by the technology. I think that we should also be actively trying to puzzle out all these possible outcomes so that, yes, our standard of living doesn't fall drastically. However, having said that, you look at the Industrial Revolution, people were very scared about what it could mean, but actually it did end up making us wealthier and richer.
Yeah.
So,
you know that scary story about the new one, the GBT, is it? Where it was being interviewed by a tech journalist, and it started getting emotional with him.
Yeah.
It said, I want to do this, and I hope I haven't upset you. It started talking emotively. I'm sorry, that's scary.
I've got the perfect solution for that. Baseball bat. Smash up that computer.
I'm with you. I'm sorry. I know you love your tech, but...
I do love my tech. But I think what you've got to be careful is AI, and I say this every week, and I do apologise if I bore you with it, artificial intelligence at the moment does not exist. There's no such thing as artificial intelligence.
We're on the precipice, aren't we?
We're on the but we're not there yet.
Let's just remain on that precipice.
So, yeah, I don't want to jump over it at the moment.
You've seen this movie before,
yeah, it doesn't end well.
There is a concern, but if you could give it a 4-day week, that'd be nice.
I think so, yeah.
Not if but evidently, some of the non-artificial intelligence, whatever it's called these days, can actually write newspapers.
Yeah.
Which means a lot of us will be out of jobs.
Yeah.
Maybe do a better job than some. Not you.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
You're my favourite.
I don't come here to be insulted. I can get this at home. Right, what are you going to talk about, Sean? You have picked a story from the Daily Mail, have you?
Yes, and this isn't one I don't want to... I know it's in the papers. It's not that I want to pry on something really sensitive, but I thought it was very pertinent and relevant and worth talking about. So very sadly, John Lydon, former frontman of the Sex Pistols, his wife, Nora Foster, has passed away at age 80 after a 5-year battle with Alzheimer's disease. Now, 1 in 3 seniors die as a result of Alzheimer's or with Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. Kills more than breast cancer and prostate cancer combined. Wow. It is a terribly, terribly sad affliction. And I think it is worth bringing up at times so that it's in the forefront. It seems to be in the recesses of people's minds. I don't know if it's because it's something that's really sad, it's troubling. It comes with a lot of different aspects of an illness. The person in front of you, you just basically see them slipping away, and I just think it is really, really sad. John Lydon said that he essentially, his identity became working as her carer, which he said he did through it as a complete measure of love and commitment to her, and your heart really, really goes out to him, and I think there'll be people all across the country that will be able to relate and empathise with him. It's desperately sad.
It must be horrible to lose someone that way, to have them just slipping away and not recognising you.
It happens so often, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is the sad thing. Whether they're making any... I don't know whether... We're talking to the Alzheimer's Society, really, whether they are making any progress on how to deal with this. I don't know.
There's an incredibly, I don't know if you've heard it, Steve, an incredibly emotive advert at the moment raising awareness of this issue. And it's talking about getting married and on your wedding day, you know, will you still love him?
Seen that.
You know, when he doesn't recognise you, and will you? And it's like, you listen to it and it's like, oh my gosh, that just sounds so dreadful. And it almost makes you sort of like feel tearful just thinking about that scenario happened to you. So for someone like John Lydon, it's just...
It underlines the wedding vows, right?
Well, yeah.
In sickness and in health.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's cheer things up a little bit. Change tack entirely in the Star, Candice. Stick Luban plan down pan.
Yes, right. I mean, so this is very interesting. It's a story in the Star about a very unglamorous but necessary topic, toilets.
Yeah.
So
well,
Raymond, we need them. Raymond Martin, who's the head of the British Toilet Association, has criticised the government's plan to ban dual flush loos. So he says they are a water-saving measure anyway because the government wants to ban them because they use a lot more water, and he doesn't see the point of it. I also find this interesting in terms of, should individuals be bearing the cost of water-saving measures, or should more pressure be put on water companies to build reservoirs?
I may be misunderstanding, but I thought the dual flush ones where you could do a big flush or you could do a little flush.
Exactly.
So what's wrong with having a little? If you're getting rid of that, then surely it's just got to be a big flush every time.
This is his point, exactly. He doesn't really understand why you would ban them if they allow you to choose. It is, for me though, I am quite critical of banning power showers and dual flush loos. I think we need to build more reservoirs. I mean, it's been 30 years since we've built a reservoir in this country.
Leak as well.
Yes, yes.
The leak issue is a huge. If we want to save water, plug the gaps.
Yes, exactly. Big measures. We need to start thinking big now. I mean, this is a time of crisis. This should focus minds.
But once again, the onus is all on us, the consumers,
Yes.
paying for rubbish service and told not to shower and not to flush our loo.
Yes, yeah.
Fix the problems.
Yeah. That's a fair point. Sadly, we do have to leave it there. We're a bit tight for time. Candice, Sean, thank you very much. It'd be good to see you this morning.
You.